I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
All right, your boy Trigger Man back in the lab. And today, what we have here, man, I'm gonna be addressing a comment that was left from a subscriber. Last week, left a comment, and he was a little confused. So we went back and forth in the comment section, and I actually took a copy of the comment and put it as a post in the community section in case you guys want to go check it out and see how that went. But anyway, the subscriber name is Mukbang Bros. Boy, you got a tough name there, boy. Mukbang Bro. Hey Trigger Man, I have two questions. I was watching a larger YouTube channel and the person said to never get your coverage on the first coat, your base coat. He says do it his way and listen to him. It's the correct way. And I know you always mention that you get most of your coverage in your first coat, so I'm just a little confused on that. I would be too. And second, he also states that you have to use expensive, not cheap guns for good results. But in the past, the same channel has stated that you can get good results with cheap guns. He has even made videos listing them in the links to purchase them. Sorry so long, but I'm just a little confused. Yeah, you and me both, Mukbang. But first off, man, let me introduce myself. I go by the name of Trigger Man. I'm a professional, certified refinishing technician. I've been painting cars for 25 years. And those 25 years is excluding the 2 years that I went to vocational school to learn this trade. So it's 25 years professionally in large dealerships here in South Florida. And in my 25 years, I'm ASC certified. I've been ASC certified for 21 years out of those 25. My ASC is still current. I have a current ASC. I've kept up to date. I've recertified every couple years. You know, you have to go recertify for your ASC. So I have that. I'm also ICAR certified, 21 years ICAR certified technician. And again, I've been back to all the refresher courses. I've taken those color matching, plastic bumper repair that they have us go do. You know, I've done all of those, and that's up to date. Also, PPG certified technician for 21 years out of my 25 years that I've painted cars. I've driven back and forth to Orlando. Jobs have sent me back and forth to Orlando to the PPG training facility. And I've been there multiple times. I can get there without even directions right now. Which my PPG certification is probably gonna expire, or maybe just expired, because I haven't sprayed PPG in so long, but I've kept up with it because I love the product. PPG is an excellent product line, and I like it a lot, but I just have so much stuff going on, I couldn't even really keep up with that. I've had jobs fly me out to Speed's Heckler, to their training facility in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been out there twice to their training facility. So I've been around, man. I've been around. I know dozens of actual painters, not YouTube painters. I know actual real painters. One of my closest, my best friend, is the lead painter at Jaguar here in South Florida. And I tell you what, me and him, we paint completely opposite. You know, we've painted side by side at other shop. His paint booth, my paint booth, we painted side by side. And painting style is completely different, but we have the same results. You know, sometimes he'll come by the shop here, he'll come in the booth, and you're like, man, what the hell you doing, blah, blah, blah. And then when it's finished, you know, same thing. I go into his shop, like, man, what the hell you doing? And it's just what it is. No two painters paint alike. I'm more than qualified to teach you guys how to paint. And I know having certifications doesn't mean you know how to paint. You know, I also know some guys that have certifications and they really don't know the skill, the practical skill. They don't have the practical skill in the shop, hands-on, okay? But it's obvious that I do have the practical skill. As you see, I can paint a car. But also along with that, I have the knowledge of the proper procedure that it takes to paint a vehicle. And to what this guy was asking about me getting most of my coverage in my first coat. And again, I get most of my coverage in the first coat. I don't get it all the time. Some colors are more transparent. But this goes back to what I teach you guys. I always stress, know your materials, learn your materials. With my materials, it works, that works. And some other paints, they may be a little more transparent, more, clear binders and stuff in there, not enough pigment or whatever the case may be, and that won't work. Learn your materials. That's what I've stressed from day one. But know your materials, man, and my skill level and my knowledge of this trade, it can't be discredited, I'm a beast with this painting. I know what I'm doing, and it can't be taken away from me by no YouTuber, by no man walking the earth can discredit what I know in this trade, When I learned this trade in vocational school, I wasn't given the option to be an average painter. It's the first thing my teacher told me. Not the first thing, along the lines why he was so hard on me. And I'm like, why are you being so difficult, man? Why are you giving me such a hard time? He's like, Trigger man, when you graduate this class, you can't go out there to those dealerships and be just as good as those other guys. You can't be just as good as those other guys. You won't last. It didn't dawn in, You can't be just as good as these other guys in them dealerships because you won't last. Okay, I'll do better. First time I got out into the real world at the dealership, I saw what my teacher was talking about. And rest in peace, Joe Lewis. My teacher passed after that, after I graduated that class, but that's something I held with me to this day, man. That's something I held with me to this day. You probably can't see goosebumps. So, I can't be discredited. Anything I teach you guys, man, is 100% the right way to do it. It's not the only way. It's not the only way to do it. There's many ways. There's dozens of ways. But when I teach you something, it's not the wrong way. There might have been 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 cases where I've done something that's not really protocol as per the book. But I've also said that. I said, look, this isn't the ideal way to do it. It's not really the way to do it, but it'll get you out of a pinch. And that's what I tell you guys that. I say that. It'll get you out of a pinch. When it's all this stuff about, tricks of the trade. Do you think that's in the book? Or do you think that's just something people learn as they go? So again, man, I have the experience. I've been in the shops, the dealerships, the big dealerships. I know it all, No, let me stop. I don't know it all. I ain't gonna say that, that's wrong. But anyway, man, so for whatever paint channel this guy watches, and they told him that to only watch his channel, I can't speak to why someone would tell you that, But I definitely wouldn't tell you to just watch my channel. Only watch Trigger Man. This is the way to do it. This is the right way to do it. Don't listen to anybody. That's not fair to you guys. That's not my character, number one. And it's not fair to you guys to limit you, So you guys are lucky. This is a blessing for you guys to be able to go on YouTube, look in different channels and see different methods. When I learned this, when I left vocational school as a prepper, when I used to go to the paint booth and look at the guy painting, know what he did? Put up a big sheet of paper in front of the spray booth so I couldn't look, so I couldn't learn. You guys got it made, man, So I want you to look at different channels. Look at what everybody's doing. Take a little bit, take a bit here, take a bit there, take a piece here. Develop your own style. And it's good, man. So, to that, I don't know, why anyone would tell you that. Unless it's something directed at me, which, whether they maybe don't think I'm professional, whether it be how I talk, my antics, I joke around and play around with you guys, or tattoos, or skin color. I don't know what it is, and frankly, I don't care. Again, you can't discredit what I know. You know what I'm saying? I've been out there. I've sprayed just about every product line that's out there. I know there's some paints that are transparent, some that cover, some you can't do it. You know, I've been in the trenches, man. That's why my channel, I show you guys when people mess up and you gotta come back and call them in the spray booth. That stuff really happens, man. Everybody just walk in the spray booth and do, perfect job. Look, holla, every time. That's TV, man. That's a TV show. That's Pimp My Ride. Or, you know, I don't even watch some shows. I don't know, man. Whatever show, you know, that's a TV show. You know, this is real life. This is what happens. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I give you guys, man, on that. That's my take. And for the second thing he said, what was it? About the spray guns. So stay using expensive guns. Had this would have been 7 months ago, I would say, yeah, you're right. You got to use expensive guns. I never tried this cheap gun stuff. Until I was sent that Vivor gun, I never sprayed no cheap gun, no nothing, you know. My DeVelvis GTI gun I have, I bought that gun while I was in vocational school in like 1997, something like that. And I still spray with the gun. I've always used quality guns, you know. Worked in quality shops and sprayed quality guns. So I would say, hell no, man, don't use no cheap gun. What kind of Mickey Mouse crap is that? You know what I'm saying? But since I've been on the channel, I use the Vivor, I'm blown away, man. And the gun, it does it. It speaks for itself, so I don't even have to go into that, you know. The gun speaks for itself. You see the results. So the only reason I would say maybe someone would tell you that is if they sprayed with cheaper guns before and it was okay for you to use them, they sent you links for you to purchase them, and now those guns, that doesn't work anymore. Now you have to buy expensive guns. I would only think that maybe the channel has grown quite a bit, so it's a bigger channel now, and they're more of an influence, you know. Somebody like me, I get a little Vivor gun, I got 1,000 subscribers, so, you know, that's all I'm gonna get. Nobody gonna give me $1,000 gun to tell you guys about, you know what I'm saying? But, and then mind you, people get paid for YouTube for promoting these products, you know what I'm saying? So if it's a $90 gun, a $90 spray gun like the Vivor, was 3%, 5%, whatever the people get paid, it's 5%, say. 5% of a $90 spray gun is like $4. So somebody purchases that gun, I might get $4. Now, being I'm bigger, Trigger Man, you know, 300,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, now it's like more expensive guns, okay. Now I've listed for $1,000 gun, say, 5% of that is $50. So it went from $4 to $50 per gun. And if I got 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, say 10,000 people buy that $1,000 gun, hey man, that's $500,000. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it could be about money or whatever, or I don't know, man. You know, I can't answer that. That's what I think it might be. But hey. But anyway, man, I just wanted to come on here to clear that up with you guys. You know, again, if you haven't read that post, it's under the community tab. You want to go check it out or whatever. But I just had to come on and clear it up for me, who I am. You know, I don't want nobody trying to discredit Trigger Man on nothing. I know my stuff. You know what I'm saying? This trade saved my life. I came from, you know, I was on probation when I landed in this trade, you know, no direction in life. And it saved my life, man. Saved my life. I did well in it and provided, you know, I took care of my family, allowed me to cross over into real estate, you know, multifamily investing, real estate. Like I've done well through this trade. And I'm passionate about it, man. And that's it, you know. So just wanted to let you guys know, man, give you my take on that. And that's that. So we're gonna keep going, man. The show's still gonna roll on, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna stop nothing, you know. I'm just getting started. Only 5 months in, and I got a lot of plans for the channel as it grows. So anyway, I ain't gonna talk you guys ear off, man. We're gonna get to it and go to painting some stuff. Oh yeah, one more thing. Watch out for that jab.